Welcome back. Market Mastery, the 1 hour you need in this market to make money. We are bringing it to you live every week, making you money on everything from large cap growth stocks that are moving all the way through SPY options, which we are going to start with here. I'm going to give everybody a second to file on in. Introduce yourself if you are new in the chat. We are always giving away free stuff, giving access to the Discord. You do not want to miss it, so make sure you say hello in the chat so that we know you are real. And also, just as a quick survey while we're waiting, how many of you believe in the dead internet theory? Type a Y in the chat if you believe in the dead internet theory. And as always, if you can repost this, I would greatly appreciate you. If you're trading SPY Playmaker, congratulations. Let me go through, see what we did for the week. All right, so last week, puts for 133%. How many weeks is that? We need to put that, we need to compile that. Welcome. Introduce yourself. If you are new, say hello. Let us know what you're about. All right. And Javaris Purnell, he's real. I love that. He is absolutely real. Cools, we know you're real. We got Ramiro. What's up, baby? You real? Rami, what's up, baby? All right. Who else we got? We got Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris. Dan Chris. Private money guy. I like that. Dave Day. Oh, David Day. What's up, baby? Oh, we got the whole squad in here today. There we go. Come on. All right, we're gonna get into it. This has been a very interesting week. Pull this chart up here and let's get cooking. What's up, Mr. Doctor? Yeah, DVD. We were talking about that. We want to do a little real estate deal with you. I'd love to just bring you on here and just ask you questions. Honestly, that's your game. I'm not too familiar, but I'd love to learn more. Let me share this across the other accounts, and then we will get into it. Show of hands, who's traded the SPY in the last week? I don't like when I have to hear myself. All right, baby, we out. There we go. Waiting on the SPY mega dump. I don't know if you're going to get that today, my friend. All right, let's get it up. Let's get it going now. We're going to make this chart a little bit bigger. There we go. Now I'm small, it is big, all is right in the world. That one's a little bit better. Let's get it quick. Little. Okay, so here we got, let's see, 665 at the open. We had that huge move into the close. Yeah, or was that at the open today? Into regular trading. So pre-market, this started up. It closed the gap, which tells me, what is it? What does that usually mean? When we start up and we close gap down, what are we usually going to see the following day? This is a good time. Thank you. One crypto that will change everything. Bought more today. And I'll buy more tomorrow till I have it all. All right. So when you see gap up, filled to the downside, what do we typically see on the SPY the next day? What do we typically see? SPY is very, very, very predictable. SPY is very, very, very easy to understand. All right. Now we're getting into it. Okay. Okay. There we gotta go. We got a few thoughts here. I'm gonna go back to, okay. So Cools said back up. We asked, the question was, what happens when you see the SPY gap like this and come down to close the gap and hold? And the answer was back up. The Gabaroos, what's up? What's up, Mike? Going down to go back up. Agreed. Ramiro says 656. That's ambitious. I like that. I would love to see that. That's a big money target. I'd be shocked if it distributed that low, but that'd be cool. Gap fill back up. Agreed. The government shutdown looming. That is always something to consider. So you guys nailed it. I love this specific trade with the SPY. I think it's extremely predictable and straightforward. Anytime you get that gap up, you just follow trend and usually get a bounce and go, which is pretty cool, especially if you're at a horizontal shelf, which is even better, which we are here. So again, remember these SPY playmaker trades have hit, I don't know, I got to go look, an insane amount of times. Porter, we need to start tracking like how many times in a row type of thing. But last week, for example, we had entry one, 9:23 at 1:15 p.m. The trade hit for 38% and then 60%. And then it eventually ran 133% from the SPY playmaker. I'm going to put it up on the screen. You're going to have a limited time to grab it and sign up. So I would scan that code right now with your phone. It's up in the top right corner. If you want to get access to these SPY options trades, I literally break down everything from start to finish. I'll even show you how simple this shit is for you to do. That's the goal. So you can see right here. So the 662 put was the contract that hit from last week. Our first entry, this is what I love. Porter tracked it down to the minute, 390. Entry two, so twice this trade was available. Hit for 38% for $150 profit. Then it hit for 60% for a $230 profit. And then it doubled your money and then some for $520 profit in 2 days, I guess, technically. And you can see it on the chart visually. This is our track record so far. This is what we're doing week after. You'll notice this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 now weeks in a row of a minimum 30% return. It looks like that's the lowest. Is that 1 day of 30-something percent? Oh, that was 320%. So I take that back. So it's the lowest return here is 40%. So If you want these trades and you want to make money on these trades, scan that in the top right corner, scan that code, or simply type SPY in the chat and we can send the link out. So to each their own. So let's get back to the chart then to talk about what we like here and what's going to happen. Again, if you're in the SPY Playmaker program, then you're going to have all these trades sent directly to you, both in the Discord and or to your email. So if you are in that, make sure you are checking that. But we're going to go through the levels here. I'm liking this little range we have here with a midline 660 and distributions down to 54, maybe 667. But there's only one of these setups that's going to play out. I'm going to break that down in SPY Playmaker this week. I think this trade is heavily tilted in one direction, and I don't think it's the direction everyone's going to assume either. And no, you're not just going to be able to guess from that. I'll tell you right now, you're not. But I've traded this a million times enough to know that we're going to be able to pull a pretty quality winning trade out of it. Again, last week we produced 133% return on the one trade, turned 400 into 800. Retool. So we can put the link right there in the chat. Correct. You get entry and exit. So I literally break down for you exactly how I'm going to trade it. So I will quite literally go through the chart, break down the exact options contract that I'm trading, the exact strike, exact expiration, exact cost, and then exact targets. So it's just plug and play as it goes with trading. I'm basically just detailing for you exactly what I'm doing, and I have been doubling this account forever, but the full program. And it's I think it's been our most consistent trade strategy. So again, we're going to have a banger this week. I think we're going to be looking at about a 55% return on the option I have cooked up here. I'm going to be sending it out to you guys today. Porter's got the levels, so he's going to get that written up and cooked out to you. Let's give the man a round of applause for really tracking this like a champ, which I appreciate because, again, transparency is the only way. If you can't see everything, then you're not seeing the truth. And our promise to you is that we'll never show you anything but the truth. Like it or love it. That's what you're going to get because I ain't about to stop lying. So again, SPY is going to be a really straightforward trade. And I think there's a big opportunity to make at least 50% here on the trades we're going to be putting out. So we will be breaking those contracts down and sending them to you directly. Again, if you want access to these trades, scan that QR code in the top right corner. I'm going to leave it up for about 5 more minutes and then we're going to take it on down. I don't really care about everyone in the world having these SPY trades because I don't know how far they'll scale. So I don't really mind that not that people have it. So I figured why not make it exclusive, private money club, and we'll just take away chance to sign up once. Like I'm dead serious. You got 5 minutes, and then we'll take it down, and that's it. So SPY is straightforward. We don't even need to talk more about that. Those of you enrolled in SPY Playmaker or Pennyboy's Discord, you already have access. You're going to get all of that sent directly to you. If you want a trading coach and or want to learn the basics of trading psychology and how to become a trader with the tools to execute, join the Discord, get a coach, start today. It's the only way to do it. So much free value in there. I highly encourage everyone to get in there and get it. I can actually put the WAP link at the bottom so you can go in and get your free Discord role. So moving on over to Tesla, been on an absolute boom. So look at RTA and feel free. So again, go follow the Penny Boys account on TradingView. It's just Penny Boys, one word with an I. We publish these charts so we can timestamp and verify. For Tesla specifically, look at how beautifully we mapped this range out. It literally clipped our target to the letter. This is how appropriate our analysis was. Look at how well guys, like seriously, we had this trade dialed in. That makes me so happy. Look at that. And for those of you that were on the stream a couple of weeks ago when I literally went through the buy and sell on Tesla, I went through the exact chart. Congratulations. You got another buy at 300. If you've been following me longer than that, the first alert or the most recent low alert you got on this was in the low 200s. And then before that, remember, we were buying the hell out of the stock at 140. So Shai and I went live in April, buying this stock live on stream at 140. We're currently at 443. Bada bang. Breckle, you cannot join. Please remove him from the room. Thank you. In the end of it all, Breckle, I think you're going to end up being one of the members that has the best P&L probably out of anyone. I don't know how, but it's going to end up that way. And I'm here for it, and I can't wait to see it. I mean, I'm already seeing it. So for those of you that don't know, Breckle's he's a savage. He's actually pretty damn good at this. He leads you to believe he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, or that he's just eating crayons, but in reality, he's a savage. So don't let him fool you. All right, double top on Palantir. Let's hear it. Is it a double top on Palantir? Is Palantir dead? Is it dead in the water, or is it going to keep going? Look at this Palantir chart. Is this dead? Porter, actually, that's not far off. Is this dead? Somebody help me. Who thinks Palantir's dead? Double top. And who thinks that's nonsense? What is that gain on Tesla? 143% to 143 to what's Tesla trading for? $443. Come on, get some. $143 to $443. We are up 209%. Fuck you. Who got into leveraged Tesla with me as well? Okay. Oh, nice. So Palantir, is it dead or is it still going? Let's see the answers here. I got a few. Porter says consolidation. Ramir says no, not having it. Not dead. Pookie says only double top after it moves down. Not dead. Government contracts not going anywhere. True. Very true. Sick. Dark true. Javaris. So like Tesla was a live stream and I posted the trade alert in the Discord. So Ratul, get this man in the Discord. He's ready to go. So Ratul, you're going to get a coach based on a specific strategy that literally fits into your life. That's the point. If you can't sit there and day trade, you shouldn't day trade. You're just going to lose money. So first things first, we go through a couple of questions to kind of identify which strategy makes. Oh, he's already in there. Then what the hell am I talking about here? You already got him in there. He's already in there, taken care of. I just want to make sure somebody's helping this guy out because he's ready to go. He's asking about trade. He's ready to trade. So if you're already helping him, then we're good. I'll wait for that answer, Ratul, before I go further into that. But yeah, we trade everything from long-term holds to quick day trades to swing trades, etc. It looks like you're in Lee's group, Swing Scout, perfect. Or you have a separate Ratul. That's fantastic. I would love to have two. He's already banking with Bull, baby. There you go. So you could just scan the SPY options one right now. I didn't know I could maximize the chart. So in the top right corner, last chance, either screenshot or take a quick snippet of that SPY options QR code. So Tony, or could somebody get Ratul that link to SPY Playmaker? If he's in Lee's coaching, he doesn't have it. So let's get that man in there. Link is going to be gone in 5, 4, 3, 2. That's the ball game. Spy Playmaker locked in. Love it. Okay, so let's get into it. All right. So Palantir, double top or what? What are we doing here? How does this look? Well, everyone's saying, well, I'm confused. I'm concerned. Are we going to hit a double top here? My argument is this: if we've maintained trend and not retested, so had we retested these highs and come down, I would be very scared and I would sell. And I would probably sell the 200 calls against my position. So until we test 189, 190, no one knows. But well, that's not true. It could either test 190 or trend support and lose it. So keep in mind, I personally think that no matter what, Palantir is trying to get here. I think naturally the price is going to be pulled back to this trend dating back to August of 24, which splits the differential letter and is a better long-term trend. This is the impulse breakout trend. This is more of your long-term actual trend line. Still not really, like you can't say that it's in truth the most appropriate, but it's one that's validated enough that it's worth paying attention to. So, but we can separately take a quick peek here. No, it puts us in the same, so you're getting the same confluence there. Whether you look at past high ranges, current trend support, perfect point of confluence. Look at that. Everything is pointing to 145. So I'm just chilling and waiting, holding my shares from $8, $9 and doing nothing. That's the ball game. Let's move on to another trade. Active. This is another premium trade. Oh no, we gave this one for free, I think. Didn't we? Did we post this in the free chat? You've been able to hear me that whole time, right? That my camera was like when I made the screen maximum. I just want to make sure you guys could actually hear me. Oh, that hides me. Put me over here. Yeah, we need a better layout for this. Oh, this actually could be better. Is this better? Is this a better layout? Like, do you still see enough chart and such? Like, are we taking up too much of the real estate here? Or is this good? Yeah, I know, Pookie, the options trade and the full targets, we didn't, but I just want to give a quick update for those that might have been on the live stream and knew that I was interested in this for a long. So here's what I don't personally enjoy all that much about this trade, being someone who's a big fan of it. I don't like that we grabbed it and then we lost it and then we hit it. But it's going to be totally fine and totally great as long as we don't violate this. So again, back to my original kind of thesis, what I told you guys, I will buy the shit out of this at $30 or under $30, excuse me. Or no, wait, what did I say? Under 20, I think it was under 26, 25, 26. The ideal was getting a buys around 22, 23. So for the options trades, that's a premium only. That's how that's going to be. If you want to, if you guys see the options, I'll show you. If you want these, you're going to have to pay up. I'm just going to tell you straight up. It's just the deal, man, because this is too much. We're just crushing. Like, I don't want to hear it from fucking anybody about these. Can you see these? So this is today. We're up 3%, 14 grand. I have to make it. There you go. So, like, I just want to encourage you to look. Wait, which side is it on? It's on this side. Look at that right there. Can you see these? Don't hide me. You see those? Yeah, I know. Been crushing Ooh, the SPY 660 calls 30% from Friday. Look at that. Didn't we grab these Friday? Nice. Hertz calls 41%. Another premium trade from last week. Ooh, the Weeble calls. That's a lifetime exclusive. We're up 38%, baby. Come on. I forgot I sold those TSLL calls too. Sold the 25s. Also, Sava. Come on. Oh, our Snap calls. Who's up 50%? Let's go. Oh my God. I need to do a better job updating these, dude. Well, congratulations to you guys. This is fun. You guys are hopefully you're banking, making money. I mean, these trades are hitting. So hopefully you are recognizing and realizing that profit from these. Wow, our Rocket Mortgage calls are still cooking. The 10 calls were up 205%. That's another one right there, baby. That's a premium trade, man. This shit pays for itself, dude. I don't care who you are. This is nonsense. Crushing it. Yeah, we need to Porter, I need to send you these more often. We need to be updating this shit, like telling other people about this. I've realized that we just haven't marketed worth of shit for a long time, and that's okay because now we have a tight knit little group. But we are crushing, dude. Okay, moving on. So again, talked about Ring, talked about that. It's good. It's fine. Relax. It'll be good. It'll be great. Everybody loves it. The option trades are paying off. That's another one I wanted to look at. So again, congratulations to those in the Penny Boys Premium. We were buying this at what? $2.30, $2.50, $2.30, $2.50, and then boom, $3. There we go. I feel like I can just end. Porter, get a screenshot of me just like this. Just gonna end the stream just like this. Just, huh? Breckle, I feel like this is what you're doing right now. You're the shrug guy. Somehow I made $100,000 last month. I don't know what's going on. Woo, boy. 150% for my man. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love you guys. Oh, I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, so Gustavo Sciences, this is again another trade we got in. We were buying this down below 230, 240. We're buying this down to $2, $2, $2, buying. Boom, went to $3. Looks like it's breaking out. We're going to continue to update that trade. If you're in the Penny Boys Discord, you will get those updates. If you're not, click the link, go to the very bottom of this, scrolling across the bottom, and join the Discord so you can get those. What other updates? EQS was another one to update. So guys, remember, this is another one we took. When did we buy this? Right here, $1.50. We bought this $1.50, went to $2.50, dollar share, over 50%. I took my profit and my stop is set. I'm letting this baby ride. We're just going to see where she goes. You got some great trend strength. This isn't traded a lot. It's moving tightly. If we get above, 250, this thing could really go. So this was great. This was EQS trade was phenomenal. And we're almost up against the middle of the hour. So keep in mind, smash or pass, get those tickers ready, type them in the chat, drop one ticker per comment. Feel free to leave 3. Everyone can do a total of 3. I want to make sure we get through enough of them. So feel free to drop 3 tickers, each in its own comment. We're going to go through the ticker. We're going to look at the trades, and we're going to try to understand what we can see based on a quick and easy chart. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Where did I put that? Oh, that was a lifetime only. Sorry, guys. Pays to be in lifetime, though, doesn't it? Congratulations if you're in lifetime. I was just trying to make sure before I started talking about it. Yeah, 12, 24. So, right here. So we started buying this right here. 31 bucks. $31 bucks. Okay. Fuck yeah. Okay. So yeah, this was a lifetime only, unfortunately. Where's the there's oh, I just screenshotted it. Shit. I want to get it on here. Let me try it this way. Okay, we gotta save it. Okay, I think putting these on the chart would be great because then it'll make it way easier. You can see everything all at once. When was that? December 3rd? I want to do the exact date. There we go. Here. Okay, hold on. Okay, got it now. No, that was bad. Oh, that's not it. There we go. I fixed it. There we go. Sweet. So we added this at 31. In the alert, I talked about buying down to 25, which it went down to. So this was December 3rd. So here's that date. It went down to about 27 and change. And I bought a bunch at like 28. Didn't get the chance to buy down to 25. Long-term target's going to be 50. Now, of course, like we're already up a significant amount. We bought this at 28, 27, $28. So we're up over 50% at this point. Please know that. It compounds, guys. Like, this is the importance of the early part. I know people don't talk about it enough. People don't stress it enough. Like, what did Ricky Bobby say? If you're not first, you're last. I would say if you're not early, you're late. And I know this is one of those like isms. That's a stupid thing to say, but with investing, it couldn't be more costly. Because right now, for example, we were buying this at $28, right? And now it's at 41. We're up 50%. Our investment has already matured significantly, which means even if it drops 40% from here, from 40, we're still green. So the emotional pressure is going to be far less. It's type of 1 if you understand that, type of 0 if you want me to explain that differently. Type of 1 if it made sense, type of 1 if it made sense, a 0 if you need me to explain it separately, a different way. Yeah, so type of 1 if that made sense, type of 0 if you need it explained again, and I'll happily do it in a better way. Okay, good. Everyone's picking up on that. Breckle? Okay. So, for instance, unless Breckle's fucking with me, I genuinely can't tell. But I'm going to assume he's not. The hardest part about this is making decisions, right? That's like what makes a good executive. Makes high velocity, high value, high impact decisions with the least amount of cost and the most amount of benefit. That's all trading is. Can I make a good decision with a low cost that has a big benefit? Because I'm going to lose some, so the cost is the potential loss. That's always a cost that should be factored into the trade. If you can still produce a net positive trade, assuming that cost is included, you are a champion. And now you understand the reason why we always stick to a 1 to 3 risk reward. I'm risking $1, but I'm going to make 3. But if I lose, how many dollars do I lose? So I'm risking $1 to make 3. The trade is a loser and it doesn't hit. How much do I lose? I can't tell what that name is, but no, we are 100% going to review snow. Okay. Okay. So as Pookie said, it all does boil down to efficiency, right? At the end of the day, all of life is efficiency. And in every way. And I know this is like going out there, but like you have an efficiency rating in terms of your happiness. Like, am I happy? Like, is the amount of work I'm putting into enjoying my life producing enough of a return that it's worth doing the work? How do you end up with an unsatisfied life? That's the question. Let's get into it. Like, if we're here, fuck it, let's do it. How does someone end up with a dissatisfying life? What must occur? What must occur for someone to end up with a dissatisfied life outcome? This is no different than an investment outcome, literally. There are no differences. It's the same meta, same concept. Blessing or a curse. So Pookie's angling at it. Yes. You could say low effort. Oh, yep. Dan's hitting us with one of them crash. Dan's on one, dude. If you want to know what's up, talk to Dan. Talk about motivation. Talk about 180. Dan is proof that you just can choose right now to just be completely different and then do it and enjoy it and be well liked doing it. So, like, literally, Lisa, great one. Not taking opportunity. So, opportunity cost is a real deal. So, let's get into it. What is the reality here? There we go. Not fulfilling the expectation. You guys are nailing it. You get it, right? There is no difference. if you love music and your whole life, you just wanted to do something in music, whether it's help someone else produce music or edit music for people, or maybe consult or play guitar in a studio for other music, whatever. You just want to be in music. And you find yourself in an accounting firm doing the opposite of creative music or just creative art. Do you think you're going to be satisfied? And there it is. You're an asshole because you had to steal the thunder of the point. But this is pretty much it. What if you're not actually originating thoughts? You're tuning into them. That's how most people spend their life. What about those that originate a thought or an idea or originate? I mean, nothing's original, but take them, compile them, put them into something packageable that everyone loves. I agree with you, DVD. Music is math, but I'm just that's think of it from kind of an emotional standpoint more than a literal standpoint of like, do you think that guy's going to be experiencing a ton of fulfillment if he's the guy who he just wants to play guitar and do that, right? Like, it's going to be very difficult to find fulfillment unless in his personal life he really allows that part of himself to shine. Then the job isn't that bad. So you get what I'm saying is some people would never pick the guitar back up, myself being one of them at times, because it didn't end up the right way. How foolish is that? I decided what the way should be, but I didn't actively structure my life to produce the outcome, but I'm still upset that it didn't happen that way. And because it didn't, I'm just going to say, I don't want any cake at all then. If I can't have the first piece, then I don't want any cake at all. And I become a toddler again. And that's all of us. Truly. So at the end of it all, again, think of these trades as little expressions of that big concept, right? You spend your whole life working towards a goal and you don't meet it. You don't get that job. You never make it to the majors, whatever the dream was, that's unrealized, right? You're living in the failed potential of that dream only because you haven't done one simple thing that gets you out of the hole completely. Take a guess at what that one thing is that you have to do. It could not be more obvious. What's the one thing you must do? Come on, it's so obvious. Like, I can't make it more obvious. I can't make it more obvious. I can't make it more obvious. It's so obvious. I can't make it more obvious. I can't make it more obvious. What do we need to do? We need to, do you see my finger? We need to define happiness for ourselves. I'm not trying to sell our shit, but transparently, I agree with you. Why? Because what Penny Boys did is it was a trick, right? Like we're talking about money and trading, and then boom, here now we're talking about your first divorce and how it completely affected the way that you approach money because you lost so much of it. And now you're so deathly afraid of making any sort of risky decision that you're completely paralyzed and you can't make anything. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to help you sort that out emotionally from the lens of how is this affecting the way we treat wealth. That's what we do. I think we're the white glove concierge. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. You just won't get that kind of touch anywhere else. It's like a boutique hotel. Like, we're never going to have a hotel with 1,000 rooms. That's just not us. That is not us. And we won't have it. And I don't care to have it. We're boutique hotel, bed and breakfast. You're going to get exceptional service. And that's it. That's the deal. Keep it tight. Keep it small. Keep it close. Don't be scared to squat now, Pookie. Come on now. Don't be scared to squat. All right. Lisa, exactly. This is critical. I know people go, what does that do with trading? Everything to do with trading, because this is how you act with money. If money is energy and you're the tool that defines where the money goes and whether it grows or shrinks, and you find out that every time you touch it, it shrinks and it goes somewhere else too, would you keep touching the money in your current state? Or would you want to change your current state so that when you interact with money, it grows and comes back to you? Think of it like a friendship. How can you treat your money with respect and love so that it wants to come back and bring its friends to hang out with you again? Oh, Lisa, are you new? Fuck yeah. Boom. Be yourself does work. Good stuff. Nice to meet you, Lisa. Look for OG Nikki in the Discord. She'll get you all set up. She's got a customer, so she's got to go. I couldn't tell. Hopefully you're a new customer. I don't know. Either way, I'm glad you have a customer. I just can never know because everybody's names are different and you just never know. So, nonetheless, I think that this is something that I don't know anyone ever talks about but us. But it's critical. It's a critical component to like how you measure risk. Like, because think about it. Again, if every time I touch money, it disappears, is it the money's fault? Does the money need to change? How does money change? It's just money. How does it? So what's the only variable we can change? The only one. You have control over a singular variable, but it's also the only one you need to have control over. Just one. So in that example, what would be that variable? Exactly. There it is. Ramiro just hit it. It's ourselves. Do you get what I'm saying, Brandon? It's like, is it the money's fault? Like, what the hell? Like, and I have thought these things. I don't think I'm like, I consider myself to be a pretty salient, sane individual, right? Pretty ahead of my shoulders, I think. Yet sometimes I've found a way for the market to be at fault, for the money to be at fault, for my lawyer to be at fault, for an advisor to be at fault. But I signed the contract. I pressed the button. I hit the trade. I gambled too much. Who's the only person that did anything? Me. But you didn't hear me assessing accountability for that, did you? I promise you life is as simple as you just decide what you want and you will get a pretty goddamn close version of it. I would argue that you get exactly what you asked for. The difficulty is most people aren't truly aware of what they're putting out into the world and bringing to themselves. They're not aware of what they're telling the world they are, right? Like I can go out and say I'm the most honest, I'm the most honest, trustworthy person in the world. But if I lie every chance I get a second, it doesn't matter what I tell you. You'll know if I'm honest because you'll see the truth because you'll feel it. You'll know it. Everyone, that's why I love truth. That's what really in the beginning with recovery inspired me, with this inspired me, is that from the very beginning, I've noticed that when someone says something that has that like, that, oh, fuck. And you feel like that person knows me. They don't. So who is the person that they know when they're sharing that? When I think, oh my God, he must know my life story. He just told my life story. Who is it that he really knows? Himself or herself, whatever. It's never about me, and it never will be. Not in a million years. But it is about your relationship to yourself, and that's going to affect how we talk. And my relationship to myself is going to affect how we talk, right? If I hate myself, I'm not going to talk to you in a super positive light. I'm not going to make you feel great about yourself because I feel terrible about myself. So what I've done is I've told the universe, hey, I feel terrible about this, that, and the other, and I love this. I'm going to, you know what, universe? I hate this stuff so much. I'm going to think about it every minute of every day. That's how much I want it. Hate, want. To the universe, it's no different. To your mind, it's no different. To the outside world, it's no different. You could say, no, not that, but it doesn't understand that because it's what you're talking about. So you're going to be around, you're going to attract more people that are going to want to talk about negative shit like that. And then their negativity becomes yours and yours theirs, right? And now you got this big ball of shit. And everybody's like, how are we so messy? Everybody's just been passing this big ball of shit back and forth going, I just don't understand how it's getting so stinky in here. It's you. You did it, but that's okay. Everything's going to be fine. I burnt my accounts to the ground, and here I am sitting here with a lot of money. So it's fine. Yeah, Breckle he's just doing this thing, but he ain't never he's always here. He is Penny Boys. Okay. Sorry, I totally skipped over the smash or pass. It took a different direction, but we've been talking about the stream and like what it is, and I don't care. We're just gonna go through the shit that we need to go through that feels right in the moment, and I'll play by ear and kind of read the room. If you guys are feeling it, we'll keep going. If you're not, well, this is for you. It's for you. And I realized I needed to know that for it to be good. That was my actual desire, is for this to be that for you. Bam. Brandon, thank you, because we have them. You don't often get recognized for like achieving your like actual complete goal. And in the beginning, like that was the whole point of Penny Boys. It's just, hey, there's so much more to this that you don't even know, and no one's going to tell you, because you'll make more money for them the worse you are, aka prop trading, the greatest scam that's ever been perpetuated upon retail traders. Prop firms, prop scams. Hey, you're going to pay me cash to pretend trade. And if you're good enough, I'll let you kind of trade some of my money, but I'm going to put the risk so low that basically, unless you hit a home run and make me a ton of money, I'm just going to get paid and you're going to get kicked out. And then you got to pay again. So you got to know, okay? It's in your best interest to make sure that the win condition for the business is your win condition for the value, service, right? So let's look at this. What's the win condition for me as a business owner of Penny Boys? More members, more people that pay for our stuff, that like it, and that are positive members of the community. Like those three things are really all it is, right? How do I get that? By making better trades. Do you make more money in Penny Boys or less money when our trades are many and good? If I make you 10 grand and then I say, hey, I want to do this big in-person thing and it's $5,000, are you going to come? Probably. Why? Because I already made you 10. It's in my best interest for you to get the most value out of the service I'm offering, because then you'll pay me more money because you already made it. See the genius? It's wonderful. It's balanced. I think it's perfectly balanced. No one's taking. Everyone's trading. Bartering. I don't know. Fair exchange of value. So, but thank you, Brandon, because it's awesome to hear. It makes me really happy. And I don't know, it's just nice to see how the whole team sees this and that, it's possible. Just know it's possible. That's the point. And I think we do a good job showing that. So let's get into some smash or pass. And I know we had some tickers to cover. I know someone will get a little off track. We'll get it going. We're going to talk Baba, another Chinese name. Oh my God, crushed it. Absolutely crushed. So we were buying this at $88. The alert is in Discord. If you want to go verify that, feel free. Absolutely crushing. I think Baba, I think 200 is absolutely in the future. I think right now we are set up for a pretty damn good week with this stock in particular. And I think that we're going to also probably see a little bit of a sell-off here. I mean, this thing's going to need a little bit of a break. So don't be fearful if you see 130, 140 again. As long as we're above 138, I'm cruising. I'm holding this. Our options trades on Baba are up. Hey, have any of you lifers legitimately made like over 100 grand net since you because of learning this, being here? I'm curious. Some of you got that bread. I don't like getting in people's business, but I am curious. Yeah, our Baba calls are up 877%. I got 2 left. Okay. Okay. Let's hit this one real quick for my man Coro. Go, Joe's up. XP. This is like EV play, right? And then like, ooh. Wow, good find, my man. This could be crisp. Ron, my guy, I made my first trade from the Discord today. I failed to notice the call. It was 2 hours earlier. Got it. So needless to say, my mistake cost me, but I'll know better tomorrow. Perfect, dude. I'm in a bad situation, but hey, here's the beauty. And I would tell you this, Ron. Open up a paper trading account on Webull. Take the trades with the paper trading account. It's fake money, but it engages the exact same way as real money. So you get to do make all the mistakes without spending any money, while your coach is teaching you how to do it, right? So get in Penny Boys, get your coach, right? Do your quiz. We find out what trading style works for you. We assign the coach. You meet them. If you like them, you keep them, right? You go to the weekly sessions. They're office hours. They're there to be accessible to you, to chat with you, to walk you through the trade ideas with that specific strategy in mind while breaking down each piece so that you know exactly what to do on your own, right? The goal is not dependence, right? It's independence. So for instance, this is definitely something that can be remedied, but with a paper account, right? You take a trade too late. So what? It's fake money. Write the lesson, leave the loss, carry the lesson, right? But when you paper trade, your only sacrifice is time. And it's a sacrifice worth making, especially if you're new. Or you will pay I would encourage you to do this. Either give my wonderful team a few $1,000s to turn you into an exceptional trader, and they're just regular, wonderful people. Or give it to a market maker so that he can redo the bathroom in his 5th house and you get nothing. Your call. You can either invest it in yourself by getting a coach, having my team train you, or you can give it to a really, really rich guy that thinks you're an idiot so that he could have a bunch more stuff he's never even going to use. And you got only zero. You got negative money out of it. You paid a rich guy to redo his bathroom on his 8th house, 9th house, 10th house, whatever. So do that if you want, if that's cool. I think that sucks. And I don't want to do that. I want to make that money myself. So that's what we teach you. It's rigged 100%. The stock market is rigged. We just understand how it's rigged and we play within those limits. They would never allow us to play if we weren't giving them something. The goal is just to play without giving that. And that's what we do. I need to get logged in my fucking Robinhood account on here. Okay, Ron said, yeah, another round, right? Ron, right? That'd be awesome. Ron, dude, I've never met a non-quality. Every Ron I've met is pretty quality. I'll just tell you straightforward. I've had a pretty good experience with Rons, so I support that. Work 9 to 8, so hit and miss with my trading. I love the way you just said. Okay, so Ron, for example, like this is the information you give to the team, right? Now they're going to say, hey, okay, day trading's off the table, right? Because you're going to be pulled back and forth with your job. It's really, are there customers here or not, right? You may be able to jump on a live stream for 2 hours during the day. If there's sales are slow, there's nobody on the floor. So swing trading, like just in my opinion, makes a ton of sense. Long-term holds make a lot of sense. And maybe we start the education for the day trading now so that in the future, if you get a free hour, maybe you could rip a day trade off, make $100. My friend Evan is the perfect example of this. All he does is, no, I don't know the password. I'm logged in on my phone, but I don't want to reset it again. I don't know. So I don't know. But like you would fit the most in that category of like swing trader, long hold, potential maybe day trades. But the point is, We learn how to day trade before we actually risk any money to do it. And we only do it when it's actually the best option. So the point is this: today might be the best day for day trading. Tomorrow might not be. So what is the best thing to be doing tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow's a super red day, super overreaction. Buy S&P, buy Google, buy NVIDIA, buy Microsoft, buy all the good names on those overreactions. You'll know that stuff. Now that stuff you just sit and hold for another 6 months, sell it, you triple your, like, the point is, regardless of your schedule or your availability or your knowledge or how far along you are in the journey, we build it to you. We're the experts that know how to build the plan. We just need the information from you on what you need in yours. And then it's effectively custom tailored to your income level, to your work requirements, to your, you got 4 kids, like you're in a different position than someone who's 20 with no kids, right? So like we take all that into consideration to give the best recommendations we give on what of our products and services we think actually make sense for you. And if none of them do, I'm going to tell you straight up, I would just go find a really good advisor that won't screw you over and just take what you can get, because you have no time and you're making too much money to be messing around. So just for reference, that's about it. Like, look, DVD Rayer's a lifetime guy's rich guy, right? Smart, rich guy. Sorry, putting your business out there. But you're smart, you're rich, you're handsome. It's the truth. I'm just going to say the truth. So I'm sure he day traded, bashed his face in the wall. I'm sure he did some retirement stuff. Maybe still has it, right? And then all of a sudden, the swing trading clicked. And now he's telling you straight away, yo, don't even talk to me about anything else. I only swing trade. Why would he do anything else? That'd be silly. Again, you won't need to learn a new strategy until you scale it completely. And I'm here to tell you, regretfully, you are not going to do that, because that means you have a strategy that, a Goldman would pay you $50 million for. And probably not. Some maybe, but that's the point. Why are you shifting? Why is it fun to shift strategies, right? I don't play a different video game. This is your job. This is money, not fun. Making money is super fun, but you have to have no fun in order to get all the actual fun. So if we can make sure we're not having fun by having fun, it'll work. Look at that. The guy said, I don't even need to talk about anything else. I only swing trade, and I'm up 231%. All right, now somebody screenshot this, send it to his wife. Say, hey, he said he's a swinger. Just kidding. I only swing at this point. James W. Crawford's calling me. I don't know who that is. Yeah, this is what we're about. So if you're new or you don't know what the fuck Penny Boys is or what the hell we're talking about, I would join the Discord at the bottom. All these people you see talking in the chat are people that have been here for years pretty much at this point. We all just trade together, learn together, grow together, and have some fun while we make money. And it's fun because we're making money. So that's the cool part. I would love some real estate consulting. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I hope this is what you wanted. I'm sorry we didn't get through Smash or Pass as much, but I felt like the Audible was well worth it, because I hope that it really kind of highlighted the importance of like understanding your relative position to the trade and to the market, and understanding what that means with respect to the information I'm sharing, right? So if analysts come out and say, I love Tesla, Tesla's on fire, it's a buy, I love it. And then you call your broker and you call your advisor and you say, hey, let's buy more Tesla. And he goes, oh, okay, yeah. Or wait, we could buy this mutual fund that buys a lot of Tesla. Okay, sure, cool. He just tricked you. Now you're paying him a fee. You're paying the mutual fund a fee just to buy a stock you could have fucking bought on your own. But that's not even all of it. We're trading at $443 a share while everybody's going, buy Tesla, it's a buy. No, it's not. I'm not. You don't see me buying more Tesla at $440. Why? Because that's an overpay. I was happy to buy it at $1.20. Even happier to buy it at $1.40. I no longer have any interest in buying it. So do you see how that changed for me personally? Because I know what I'm doing. And not like I know everything about trading. I'm saying because I had a defined plan with an intention and things to do to back it up. Because I had that little checklist. I'm not going to buy more Tesla at the top, even though the Jim Cramer's yelling about it, whoever, right? So you avoided a bad trade, a bad investment at a bad time. And you're laughing at everyone else who missed it. What more could you want? If you follow this stream and take notes on a couple tickers, there's no way you can't make 20 points a year, 25% a year. Just from this stream, I don't even charge. We don't even charge for this shit. Promise. That's the point. Is I don't want you to risk anything. I want to make you money before you even know my name, so that when I say, hey, I want to sell this, and you go, of course I'll buy it, because everything you've done has been awesome and it was free. Why wouldn't I want to buy something? Again, I'm ruthlessly transparent. Of course I want your business, but I want to earn it. I want to earn it by making you money. Then there's no expectation on me. It's probably an insecurity thing, but why not? It's worked this far. So fuck it. It's a way to commit without committing, maybe, too. I don't know. Who knows? But it's helped me. Making other people money puts you in a good position. So I'm telling all of you this now. Yeah, I'm going to lean on you for this. If I end up in a home, I'll be so fucking pissed. That's all I'm saying. I better not end up in a home. Private care. Come on. Okay? Write that down. I don't know, but shorten it. But some of the autonomous driving numbers and stuff are making me a little anxious. I was looking through some of the crash numbers. It's worse than I thought, personally. But it's really the software. So, yeah, I'm about to go do that final walkthrough. DVD, actually, if you're available at all tonight, I actually wanted to send you a few things. So I'm actually walk through that property one more time before we talk to him. I would love a real estate guy's opinion, because I don't know shit. Yeah, love y'all. This was a great stream. I know it's not what we did, but I personally enjoyed it, so I hope you did too. If you didn't, then clearly that's unfortunate, because I'm just going to do what I like doing. I've realized in this moment. These streams sucked when they were performative, and like I was just trying to rail through tickers, and they sucked. I think. I hated doing it. I'm transparently, I didn't like doing it when I was doing that shit. It was awful. It's like, ugh, I had to do this, and because there's no fun in it. It was also, ugh. I'm very glad it's back to the joy of like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to stream and do this shit. And you guys are talking, I get feedback. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have loved it. Loved it all year. We're crushing it. All right. As always, I'm available. Shoot me a DM, tag me in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, get in there. Let's make you some money. I love y'all. Stay blessed now. Ta-ta.